The Storm and the Whisper, a story of Elijah Furz. 1 Kings 19. The desert wind howled across the rocks, scattering dust like fading memories. Elijah sat beneath a withered broom tree, his spirit as dry as the wilderness around him. He had seen God's fire fall from heaven. He had watched a nation bow to truth. But now he was running from fear, from failure, from himself. He whispered, "It's enough, Lord. I've done all I can. Just let me rest." He closed his eyes, waiting for silence to take him. But silence didn't come. Instead, a touch. Gentle, real. An angel's voice broke through the despair. "Get up and eat." There, beside him, was a cake baked on hot stones and a jar of water. Elijah ate, drank, and lay down again. Once more, the angel touched him. "Get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you." So he rose and walked. 40 days and nights through the wilderness until he reached Mount Horeb, the mountain of God. There he found a cave and hid inside. Then came the question that pierced his wearied heart. "Elijah, what are you doing here?" His voice cracked. "I've been zealous for you, Lord. But they've torn down your altars, killed your prophets, and I'm the only one left. They're trying to kill me too." The Lord said, "Go out and stand on the mountain before me." And Elijah obeyed. First came a great and powerful wind, tearing through the mountains, shattering stones before him. But the Lord was not in the wind. Then came an earthquake, shaking the ground beneath his feet. But the Lord was not in the earthquake. After that, a fire blazed across the horizon. Yet still, the Lord was not in the fire. And then came a gentle whisper, barely a sound. Soft enough to be missed, yet strong enough to still the storm inside him. Elijah pulled his cloak over his face and stepped to the mouth of the cave. The same voice spoke again, quiet and steady. "Elijah, what are you doing here?" But this time, the question felt different. It wasn't rebuke, it was invitation. An invitation to listen, to trust again, to remember that God moves not just in power, but in presence. God told Elijah that he was not alone. 7,000 in Israel had not bowed to Baal. His mission wasn't over. His life still had purpose. Elijah came down from the mountain, his heart lighter than when he had climbed it. No, God wasn't in the storm, the earthquake, or the fire. He was in the whisper, and that was enough. Reflection. Sometimes we look for God in the dramatic, the miracle, the moment, the thunder. But often, he waits in the quiet places, in the pause, after the chaos, in the breath between tears, in the whisper that says, "You're not alone."